The issues in Ghana concerning HIV and AIDS are very similar to the issues in America and throughout our global society. First of all, it's a virus, and it's a virus that has no cure. And fortunately, though, today it's treatable, it's controllable, and it's preventable. But over in Ghana, the people that are suffering from HIV are very seldom the ones who have money. And they're afraid to go to the hospitals where there is some possible treatment because of the stigma. The discrimination that I'm really concerned about is that which comes through faith. The faith communities in Ghana are very diverse, very spiritual place. People have faith. And what happens if someone gets sick, they will take them to a herbalist or take them to a spiritualist. And certainly this does not necessarily heal HIV. This is the biggest problem I think that we have to deal with, is to bridge that gap between the medical professionals and the people of faith and the people of the community. And thank God we've been able to make some strides there, but we need help.
In 2013, when we took our first trip to Ghana, we were able to hold a workshop for spiritual leaders, herbalists, doctors, and this has been the first time that these group of people have been in a room together.
And it was really a very powerful exchange of information. There are not many spaces where the medical community and the faith community can interact in that capacity and can speak to one another.
The church has a role, herbalists have roles, traditional authorities have, and everybody. And it is when we put our hands together that we can collectively address the challenges. But there are certain things which are beyond some people. Providing antiretroviral treatment, it is not the work of the pastor. It is the work of the hospital. Providing spiritual support is the work of the pastor. So you pray for the person. You don't tell the person to abandon treatment.
Peer education is something else that's so important. In the United States, you know, people are standing up and they're saying, yeah, I'm positive, and they're looking great, and they're doing well, they're working and living great lives. And it takes great support for that to happen.
The real value of this education is that there's still, 30-some years after we learned about HIV, there's so much misinformation in the community. People have so many false beliefs about the ways HIV is transmitted, the ways that you can and can't be close to somebody who's positive, and the ways that you can and can't support someone. So through this education, they learn that there are ways they can treat themselves, there are ways they can be empowered to access the services that are available, there are ways they can be empowered to share information with others is really a powerful thing.
And we have the facility to be able to eliminate even mother-to-child transmission.
Yes.
That we give them medications, and everybody who comes to antenatal is tested for HIV. Once you get pregnant, it means that you didn't use condom or you had unprotected sex. Yes. So you are either positive or negative.
Yes.
So these are active people who are having sex. So pregnant people are the ones you can use as a test group to know the prevalence of HIV in the population. So once you do that, we counsel you, and then before you deliver, we give you pills to take your baby when your baby is delivered through a means that there's no blood connection between you and the baby. And most of the babies have come out negative.
Being able to reduce the risk of a mother passing HIV to her child is so important for that child to then be born HIV negative and be able to live their life without the burden of treatment, without the burden of having to make medical visits. The way that we've been able to support that goal for the Ghana AIDS Commission is by raising funds. So one of our priorities here in the US is raising awareness and raising money to support the wonderful transformative work that the Ghana AIDS Commission is doing on their own.
The $20 you might use to spend at dinner tonight can save a life there. Our currency here goes a long way there. So I think that it doesn't take much to help.
The HIV epidemic is not over. It's not over until everyone is cured.
I'm so glad to be a part of it, and I just hope that so many others will join in and join in and help us to address this kind of issue. It's just not too hard for God. God can heal us, but let the medical people treat us if we can get the medicine, if we can get the counseling, if we can get those type of things that we need to support. I think we can make this thing happen.